How's it going, people? Good TNA news that I kind of already said was going to happen. Like, look, I know I'm probably going to be the only person to report this video because, look, it's positive TNA news, and we all know in the IWC, YWC, positive TNA news is not reported. Let's be fair about that. And, like guys like Solid Monster, I'm gonna call it guys out, Don Tony, his butt buddy Kevin Castle, who else? JD from NY, and it's a lot of people. You can just throw a who's who of people. You know who they are. Anyway, the good TNA news came out today. The lawsuit is over. Billy Corgan tossed right into the bushes. Adios. And a lot of people are upset about that. And I can kind of understand why. Corgan, he had a small role in creative decay and some other things. But let's not give the guy full credit. Lashley, you give him credit for Lashley. On Destination America, Lashley was already making that change. EZ3 and the other wrestlers, the resurgence kind of the SB and roster. You can't give him credit for everything. Let's be serious. Come on. The guy did some good things on a small scale, but he did not change the face of TNA. TNA was already making a change to better creative. Like, they're trying to give him credit for bringing Broken Matt Hardy. Really? Broken Matt Hardy was a character breakoff of Big Money Man. And that was already in place before Corgan got there. So I don't even see how that even happens. But Corgan, he was told, hey, you're no longer with the company. Anthem is taking over financially, and some of the Anthem guys are taking over as managing directors. Dixie Carter, I know a lot of YWC will say, oh, Dixie Carter's going to be gone. She's going to sell her company. She's going to blah, 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 blah. It didn't happen. And I said it may not happen. I was kind of whatever. But she's going to remain as the chairman of the board, owner of the company. Her husband's going to stay on it. I don't know what the fuck her husband does. Broadhead. All the people are going to stay in place. They're going to add some people to, I guess, manage the financials and all that. Fight Network's going to, I guess, get them out globally and try to pump money into the company to try to get it on a more global base or whatever. So basically what this is TNA finding a new financial person. And look, let's be honest. Billy Corgan did this to himself. Nobody forced him out of TNA. He did himself. What he did was loan sharking at its finest. Look, he got into TNA. They probably asked, hey, look, you're a part of TNA. We need some money. Can you do it? Yeah, I'll use some money. You can be president, blah, blah, blah. If you think you're going to be in a part of a company and you're not going to put some part of money into it, you're a fucking idiot. And look, I don't know if he was upset by the time he got paid, by the amount of time he wasn't paid, the time length or payment, or it was just calculated thing on his part to where, oh, I'm going to loan you this money and then I'm going to try to take the company away from you because you said this or that, whatever. But him doing that, him saying, oh, I'm going to try to take the company this way, got him kicked from the company, to whereas if he would have just stayed down and wait for it, he would have got his money back. He would have still been president of TNA, and then Anthem would be there and pumping more money into the company. But instead, Corgan's greediness, his need to try to rebuild, like, let's be honest, he tried to infiltrate TNA so he could restart his company, RPW, and a lot of you guys were blind to seeing that. But that's what was going to happen. He wanted to do that so he could take control and whatever. And like I said, a lot of the IWC guys, they were blind. And look, they don't care about fans. They don't care about TNA having good news. They only care about negative bullshit TNA opinions and rumors. Even before the trial happened, Anthem said, look, we're going to pay financially and get TNA out of debt. We don't even worry about it. And the IWC like, no, it's the TNA. They're done. They don't have any money. We said we're going to give them money. Even in court, the judge said, we don't know if the company is insolvent or not. Like where are the facts? They asked Corgan's lawyer, where are the facts? Can you prove this? Can you not prove this? I only deal with facts. But, you know, the IWC and YWC,
you guys don't deal in facts. You only deal in Dave Meltzer rumors and lies. And when it comes to TNA, that's the only thing you deal with. But before that, like I said, Anthem was said they were going to do all this. The trial happened. Corgan, he's gone, and Anthem's taken over, and nothing. The only thing that changes, Corgan is gone, and now TNA has the financial ability to, let's be honest, maybe not take over, but compete with WWE again on a global scale. And especially if Anthem / Fight Network pump money into TNA to where they can tour again, get on more channels and everything like that, attract new talent, which they already were doing without the money. It's just business as usual, man. Like that's why I don't really even sweat or care about the rumors, because most of the time they're made up, they're non-factual, they never come into truthfulness. Oh, this is Carson. Oh yeah, she's selling the company, but she got a new investor, more money. It never came true. And then the worst part, these guys never call themselves out like, I was lying, I was wrong. You're assholes. Let's just be honest. You're assholes in your lives. You're doing this only to fuel your WWE fan. You want a WWE fanboy base because WWE is the largest fan base in far as wrestling. You want those guys. And if you say, oh, every company sucks, or if WWE says a company is all right, you like them, but you hate TNA, you're building your base. You want a fluffed up base of not really guys who respect your opinion, but have the mindset of, hey, you like what I like, and I'm not going to challenge your opinion. Hey, if you like that, we can be friends. No, you got to challenge people's opinion. You got to call people out on their bullshit, especially like lies. Like, anyway, Solid Monster, the end of TNA, what was worse, WWE. Why? If you're a respected journalist, you could have seen the bullshit. They said they're paying for everything. Why the fuck would you make a oh, is Billy Corgan going to get Dixie card? No, what the fuck? They said they were paid Corey's debt before. Why? Oh, it's the end of the, why? She said, I don't even understand. Like, really, people like Solid Monster, Meltzer, JD from I love JD, but let's call it spade a spade. The guy's a WWE fanboy. He only reports negative TNA news. And who else? Kevin Castle. A lot of other people. Look, we gotta ignore these people's opinions on TNA. They don't care about the company. They don't care about how the quality of the product is. They don't care about financials, really. They don't care. They do not care. They don't care about the in-ring of TNA. They don't care about, hey, when's TNA dying? Why the fuck are we giving these people the Lex Man? Why even pay these videos attention? I'm gonna try not. Well, I don't know, but the Lex Man, he's another guy. Oh, Billy Corgan gonna take control of the company. It's the end of TNA. They don't have it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, you WWE ass kicker, ass kisser, ass. Why? These people should be shunned from the community, especially when it comes to talking about TNA. Like, you don't know shit about the company, and your fake backstage analysis. I learn everything from Meltzer. I believe everything that's negative from TNA, but if it's positive news, I don't report it or act like I don't see it. And if something happens, like I'm just completely blind, or I just overlook it, or I just make up a lie. Anyway, kind of ran all there for a second. So let's get this factual. In 2017, the taping is out. That was another lie. Oh, TNA canceled all the tapings. They said they're taped up until 2017. So that's another lie that the YWC put out. But Anthem said, we're putting money into TNA from here on out. So any rumor that Meltzer or anybody puts out that says TNA doesn't have any money, it's bullshit. Let's be honest. It's bullshit, because Anthem has already said, look, we're paying everything. You don't have to worry about bankruptcy, blah, 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 blah. It's not going out of business. So stop the bullshit lies. There should be no there should be zero bullshit lies about TNA's financial or backstage stuff. If they have a bad show, hey, I even I say a bad show. I said like 2 weeks ago, TNA had a bad show. But all the financial talk, it should be dead. There should be nothing unless they just say, hey, we're pulling away from TNA. If Anthem says that, yeah, maybe a story about that. But if they say, hey, we're going to Pop Network, oh, it's the end of, shut the fuck up. Anthem has numerous television channels they could put TNA on. So if they lose Pop TV, it's not a big deal. It shouldn't like, if you're a smart IWC news reporter, if that were to happen, hey, we're going from Pop TNA, you shouldn't say, oh, it's not TNA. You should be like, oh, well, they'll probably put on some other channel in the Anthem sports TV thing. If you're smart, if you're a dumb asshole, you're going to probably report, TNA don't have a TV deal. It's Dixie Carter. It's her fault. It's her fault. But anyway, so it's 8 o'clock. It's time for TNA. And hopefully it's a good show. DDC versus the Hardys, which I'm kind of looking forward to, maybe. And also Lashley versus World Heavyweight Champion Eddie Edwards. Oh, I don't know what the other matches are going to be, but just don't go 2 matches long. It's time to just cut the video short and we'll get to watch it. Anyway, catch you guys later. Peace out.